What's up, you guys? It's your girl, the Travelling Southern Belle, just doing a quick check-in. I haven't done one in a couple of weeks. My last check-in, I was doing my 2-week solo, so it's officially been a month since I've been solo. I'm in Huntsville picking up Sugar Boots, okay? Waiting on her to pull up on me, but I just wanted to, come in and let you guys know what's been going on, where my head at, things like that. So I've been ripping and running, and actually this load that got me to pick her up, I got to sit home for like 2 days, right? So I picked up a load from Missouri when I went into the terminal to get my second COVID shot, or my vaccination. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely had symptoms the day after I got that shot. Like later on that evening, like I was feeling really exhausted, so like I laid around the entire day waiting on my load to get there, because a team was bringing it into the terminal and I was gonna finish up the route. It was a excuse me, throat done got dry. It was a 2-stop trip. That they brought in a meat load from Kansas, Liberal City, Kansas, which is like close to Colorado, right? I drink this volcanic water and it's so good. It's so good. 2-stop trip, so from Missouri to Birmingham, Alabama to Norcross, Georgia, right? I was super lit. I was super excited about that. Anytime I can get into the perimeter of where I live, and if there's a possibility I can get home and lay in my bed, I'm gonna do that, right? And yes, I have on the same shirt, I think, in my last video, but you know what, your girl got a washing machine and dryer at the crib, so trust me, I've done laundry twice since I've did that last video. What else? So yeah, so I sat there for like a couple hours, and I, as soon as I got there and I was like, hey, y'all got a pre-plan for me? And they was like, nah, not yet. So I sat there because my clock was running, like my duty clock was catching up to my drive clock, and I was losing hours. So I sat there for 2 hours to stop my clock and regain those hours back. And then like I still didn't get nothing dispatched to me, so I went ahead and like I ain't gonna tell y'all what I did, but I went to go get a truck wash out to get ready for the next load. And on my way to the Blue Beacon off of Bankhead, I end up getting dispatched on a load. And when you're solo, you can't read the messages while you're driving. You can when you're on a team, but you can't when you solo. You got to listen to them. So I heard that I got a message, so I listened to it and I called dispatch, and I used my Bluetooth headset. I know safety is subscribed to my video, so I used the voice command. Okay, I used the voice command, trust me on this one. I got a Blue Parrot. I used the voice command, told them, hey, call Prime Dispatch. And then I talked to my fleet manager. I was like, hey, I'm in traffic, it's like 4:50 and the load is saying that it's due to be picked up. It's a drop and hook, but it's due to be picked up at 6 o'clock or whatever. And I was like, it's just no way that I can make it from Bankhead Highway all the way to Kennesaw to Atlanta Bonded Warehouse just to pick up this Hershey load. He was like, we can open it up, but the real concern is, will you be able to make the 90, which is at 10 o'clock in the morning? And I'm like, wait, I ain't even get a chance to pre-plan, you know what I'm saying, to like map out this load. Hold on. I said, I currently have 7 hours on my clock. Like I'm at the nitty gritty, like it ain't no wiggle room. I'm at 7 hours. That's all I got. That's including what my duty clock is running, and I was like, I don't, like, there's no way for me to take a 10-hour break once I pick this load up from Kennesaw and run it to Savannah and still make the 90 on time. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, yeah, you're right. He was like, it does look a little tight. We'll get somebody else on it. So he was like, just go ahead and continue to head to where you're getting your washout at. So by the time I make it to the Blue Beacon, I get dispatched on another load. This load was lit. It gave me extra time, because she wasn't due to be picked up until today, which is the 1st. which is the 1st, and this load is not technically due until the 3rd. So, you know, she wasn't ready to be picked up any earlier than that, so I had time to chill, you know, once I picked up this load. Now, I will say that because I didn't get a chance to actually pre-plan, I ended up going to the Wrigley warehouse a day early. Okay, rookie mistake. Like, all I knew is he said the load is dropping hook, it should be ready, whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me hurry up and get there because I got to be there by 11:59. Well, come on, P. I end up, it was supposed to be for the next day, but because the load was a preload trailer, it's a drop and hook, it was already ready. And the guy was like, yeah, anytime that, you know, the pickup number starts with a 201, you know what I'm saying, if you here and it's ready, you can roll with it. So that's what I did. I rolled with it. I went and I had already paid for a spot at the Petro that same day. Like, I paid for it a day in advance because I knew I was coming to Atlanta because of that 2-stop load. Paid for the reserve spot, you know what I'm saying. Stop. I parked there, whoop-de-whoop, and I called a lift. As soon as I parked, I called a lift. Like, I was not playing. Like, I was ready to go. So I linked up with my my big bro or whatever, and, you know, kicked it with him for a little bit. Then I went home. You know, my parents was in Myrtle Beach, so I had the house to myself. It was lovely. Even the dog was gone. You feel me? And then, like, that next day, you know, like I said, I ain't have to be in Huntsville until today. So the 30th is I chilled. Like, I spent the entire day. I went back and linked up with my brother that morning, and we spent the entire day chilling with him. Like, we went and had lunch, me, him, and my nephew, and then went back to their house because his wife, who does my nails, she's in Cali, so I ain't have nobody to do my nails. And we sat, like, the weather was so beautiful. There was no mosquitoes. It wasn't too hot. It was a nice breeze. And they are filming the new Marvel movie, She-Hulk. They're filming it on the next street over from his house. So we sat, like, in the street. Like, I had my trunk open on my Jeep, and I'm sitting back there, me, my nephew, the dog, is his neighbor, his neighbor's dog, and then my homegirl, like, from Nashville, she came and hung out for a little bit. You know, some other people came and hung. Like, we was vibing. It was a whole great vibe that I really enjoyed. And, like, that's what I really been missing while I've been on the road. Like, I really been to myself, just relaxing and, like, staying focused, because there's been things within myself that I promised myself that I'll be working on. And, like, one week, I don't know if y'all ever read the book, I'm talking fast, but I don't know if y'all ever read the book The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. But, you know, I've gotten back to the basics, and it's just like remembering to just stay, make life simplistic by you know, sticking to those 4 agreements. So be impeccable with my word. And this week's focus has been don't take nothing personal. You know, like, everybody's journey is different, and you're not gonna, every part of your journey, it's like a train. Like, somebody's gonna hop off the train, like that's their stop, and that they're not gonna go any further with you. And that's where it's been mentally, like, and I don't know if y'all read The Alchemist, but that's one of my favorite books too. So I'm gonna tie all this stuff together, and I'm gonna just check on out this video. But I've really been in a mind frame of pouring into myself, but not just being, you know, on a selfish tip, because I'm really selfless, but sometimes I pour from an empty cup, and I continue to pour and pour where I don't have nothing left for myself, right? So I've gotten to the point where when I do feel the need or want to pour into friendships and people, I make sure that they pour into me too. And so, like, it's just, I've been aligning myself with energy that reciprocates the same energy that I give, you know, meeting people on the level that they meet me at. And that's really what I need to stay balanced and stay charged and not feel drained. It's just to be in line with the right people in the right environment that I feel fulfilled and I feel like nourished and nurtured, you know. So that balance of that divine feminine energy and sacred masculine energy, because you just can't continue to give out into people, you know what I'm saying, and not receive nothing back. So that's where I am mentally or whatever. And like my friend from Nashville that pulled up, like her and her homie, like we real cool, like me and her like this, like because we connect on a deeper mentality and a spiritual level, like legit. Like that's one thing I am grateful for. When I moved to Nashville, I was able to make connections with people that I still have to this day. And I don't care what anybody say, like how like people can be in your life for a long time and they don't nourish you or fulfill the things that you desire, but somebody else that you ain't known for long can. Like, it is so dope to have this girl as my homie. Like, people been like hitting me up on some personal Instagram picture stuff, because we posted a picture and they trying to figure out who she is, but that's legit the homie. Like, honest to God, like that is the homie. And like we have these deep deep thinking conversations on the regular. Like we might talk like twice a week or 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes even 4. Like we'll talk a long time throughout a whole entire day, and it just be on some shooting ideas. And we read books, like a book club, and we, you know, discuss those, because I'm an avid reader. Like when I was little, I used to be a deep reader, but now that I'm grown, there are different books that I pick up and we can just discuss, because we just bounce ideas off each other. That's how well like we connect and we get along and we vibe. Like those are the, you know, when they say your vibe attracts your tribe, it's like that's the type of tribe that I'm looking to attract, more people like her. When it comes to my god brother, when we had lunch, we had a business meeting. Now my god brother is legit my business partner, and that's another reason why I just haven't been, like, I got hella footage to post, but I just have not been in the frame to post those videos, because I'm doing R&D, research and development, because like I got so many things in the work to, like, I am just focused on that. Like, the one thing I love about myself is my strength to like stand 10 toes down and just, no matter how many times I get knocked down and I take L's, I'm gonna get back up and hit the ground running and be like, that's all you got? Like, that is me. And like I have fallen in love with that part of myself, of just being that strong and being able to persevere and being persistent, and everything that I, like, legit everything that I said that I wanted, I'm getting it, I'm working towards it. If I ain't already got it, like, I am snatching it up. Like, spirit says this is for you, this is what you want, here you go. Like, master manifester at its finest, you feel me? Like, I'm just so full, and like that energy, I know y'all feel that energy is coming out, but that's where I am. Like, it's so much peace out here on this road, and I'm in, like, I can't say I'm in tunnel vision. Like, I have to look at not the, like, what I'm focusing on, but the bigger picture. You got to look at it all, the bird's eye view, every perspective, every angle. And so having lunch with my brother, and we're sitting down and we're discussing how a strategic plan on how everything needs to be executed, and then a financial advisor. Like, when I tell you I'm working towards a goal, believe me when I tell you, I don't manifest out of vain. I manifest because I want something for the long term. I had a spiritual advisor tell me, like, you breaking generational curses, and everything that you are working for, you are getting it. And that's what I am focused on. Like, I guess you could say I'm tunnel vision on that, but like, in all honesty, everything that is meant for me, my goal is to attract it. My goal is to snatch up every opportunity that presents itself to me, and to just run with it. Like, where I am mentally, spiritually, I love it. Like, I freaking love it. It's awesome. And my new philosophy is like, there's a difference between friends, fans, and supporters. Like, you got friends that could be secret enemies. You got friends that can say, yeah, I'm here for you, but when you call them, they're not there for you. You know what I'm saying? You got fans, and the fans are just there to be watching. They're just there no matter what you got going on. They there to be watching so they can run back and talk about something. You feel me? So then when you have supporters are going to be in your corner whether you up or you down, and they're going to make sure they can, you know, provide something for your growth, for your elevation. Like, your supporters are going to be there. They're going to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, when you fall, they can catch you or help you get back up. When you have a goal in mind, like, they're going to make sure that make sure you have a seat at the right table so that you can execute those goals. And that is the crew that I currently have. Like, yeah, I got friends from way back when and a long time ago that, you know, I was at a point where I was holding friendship so near and dear. Like, I am a loyal person. Like, I hold friendship so near and dear. But are them same friends holding me near and dear? You know what I'm saying? So I'm switching up the way I move, switching up the way I think, because I can't expect new results if I'm still doing the same old thing over this way. You feel like I'm sorry if my vernacular and my grammar is not what it normally is, but I'm speaking from the heart and I'm speaking from the truth. Like, I am speaking, I'm expressing myself in the best way that I know I can get the message across. Like, I'm pulling up seats at a table that I didn't even know I had the right to. Like, that's where I am. Like, to be able to sit down and talk business and say, this is what I'm coming to the table with, this is what I expect, this is my goal from this point to this point. Like, the fact that I got supporting people and business partners who are making sure that I stay true to what I am planning to do, I love that part. That is the part of master manifestation that you will get to once you actually realize you have the potential to do it. Okay? Like, this ain't a reflection from the journey type thing, but I'm just letting y'all know where I'm at, since, you know, it's been 2 weeks and I'm out here solo. Like, I didn't just come out here to come out here because I ain't had nothing else to do. Like, I could have stayed in the restaurant industry for another 10 years, but that's not what I wanted to do. I have a plan, and I'm looking to make that plan become a working goal. Like, I'm just lit. I'm lit. Okay, Sugar Boots done pulled up. She here, and I'm about to cash out on y'all. Y'all send me a message on IG or my email if y'all really want to you know what I'm saying, talk to me about, you know, some things. Like, I'm just, gratitude, my guys. Gratitude. I got an attitude of gratitude. You feel me? But yeah, I'm just really blessed, and I'm just, you know, out here sharing the wealth. All right, I'm checking out. It's Travelling Southern Belle. It's signing out right here, right now.